I know a boy whose name is Arnie. He's about to turn 18 and have a big party. I know a boy whose name is Arnie. Come on down, buddy. Come on.
This story is about Gilbert Grape. Focuses on the beauty and the hardships of family. Stuck in Andorra, the slow-paced town where nothing much happens. He would describe it as dancing to no music. Gilbert has taken on the responsibility to support his family and his disabled brother Ernie, and with her mom's inability to get through life due to her husband's and their dad's suicide. All the responsibilities given to such a selfless person. Gilbert eventually meets Becky, a free-spirited woman who's traveled the world. She finds Gilbert and how lost he is. As they grow closer for each other, he opens up about his father's passing and his mother's depression, and the constant watch over Ernie. It can sometimes be overbearing, leaving him no time for himself. She then finds out what's eating Gilbert Grape. The film was directed by Lassie Hellstrom and starring Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Juliette Lewis. And honestly, like, Leonardo DiCaprio pulled it off at such a young age, and so realistically, that it's really incredible. And Johnny Depp, he does a really great job too. The personality of someone that would have taken on this much pressure, and this film is so well directed and acted, and not only does it have a beautiful story and realistic story about a broken family, and one that's really relatable, honestly. Leonardo DiCaprio was nominated for this movie, but he lost to Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman. Leonardo DiCaprio should have won. Growing up in a small town, I can also relate that way too, how there's not much going on, and you kind of hope something will happen, which doesn't usually. So it's a really sweet story of love and loss and families that are broken, and I think that's one thing that makes this film really original, is because it's also really realistic in the best and most tragic ways, but it also even has ways of making it comical despite its darkness. Dead. And it's really beautifully realized characters, with the dinner scenes that can't even sit together at the table without arguing. And it's really amazing though. It's pretty subtle, but Gilbert especially finally breaks free of their environment, a clean slate and a new life. The supporting cast also helped serve the story with Crispin Glover, John C. Reilly, and Mary Steenburgen. What's Eating Gilbert Grape is an honest, heartfelt, and heartbreaking story of what's left after a tragedy and how the cycle affects everyone, but also makes them stronger.